So today I am at Holy Cross Lutheran Church in Menomonee Falls. I actually live right around the corner from Holy Cross. There it is in the background. But I'm here because I just had a brief meeting with the preschool director here at Holy Cross because they are making plans this fall to open a school, an elementary school. And part of what we were talking about was how the fire pit right behind me is going to be the centerpiece for their new outdoor classroom that they're going to use in Holy Cross School. Noticeably, it'll actually be the very first ELCA elementary school in the state of Wisconsin. Usually it's more Missouri and Wisconsin Synod churches that do things like that, but Holy Cross was noticing that there was really a need for intentionally inclusive school spaces. And so as an RIC church, Reconciling in Christ Church, they decided that there was a need to fill and that they're going to open this elementary school. It's a really exciting time, and we'll be hearing more about that in the future, I'm sure. Part of why we were talking today is because the fire pit behind me was built by my son. It was his Eagle Scout project. And as I often do with these devotions, I'm always looking for something that I experience in my daily life that reminds me of some part of our faith, something that is deeply true for us as people of faith. So the passage that came to my mind today was from 1 Peter 2, where it says, "Like living stones, let yourselves be built into a spiritual house, to be a holy priesthood, to offer spiritual sacrifices to God through Jesus Christ." I think about the day that we built this fire pit behind me. Each of those stones is 60 pounds. It took a long time to grade the spot where the fire pit would sit so that it was perfectly level. But I think about how that little bit of effort from those boys last October, in October of 2024, that little bit of effort, each of them helped lay one of those stones. And now that is the foundation on which Holy Cross is going to build an outdoor classroom space for an elementary school. So there will be children in the future who my son will never know who will benefit from his work. And I think about that in terms of how we are the church together. And that passage from the Bible really reminds me of that deep truth, that each of us does our part. And then like spiritual stones, we are built into a dwelling place for God. So this week, whatever it is that presents itself in your daily life, if there are opportunities to offer kindness where someone might not expect it, or to do one of those pay it forward moments, let's not miss the real power of those. That's not pop theology or pop psychology. Those things make a difference, because I am absolutely convinced that God uses each of our daily acts of kindness to be like a stone laid down, and there will be people in the future who are affected by that kindness who we may never know. So today, that's how a fire pit and a conversation about an ELCA elementary school turned into a Bible reflection. And I'm asking God to use my actions today to be the building blocks for something else tomorrow.